Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this live stream, live broadcast, live kerfuffle, whatever you want to call it, from Truckfest Original 2024 at Newark. So it's a little bit early on Friday. I would imagine most of the trucks are still to find a way here, but we've been here for, I guess, over an hour now, so maybe more, and there's been some notable arrivals. And no doubt a few more still to come. So we've been shooting some stills and shooting some video, and just thought we'd take this opportunity to let you see how things are progressing at the moment. Try and keep her as steady as we can. But yeah, we have one of Joe Sharp's, of course, approaching. Let's scan it. Flash lights. And followed by one of Seth Hunt. And they're making their way up round to the gate there. Round to the gate where we mentioned, but after last year's shenanigans, we've decided to move further down here. So still capture some of the a few of the trade vehicles coming in, the caravans for the camping, of course. So yeah, so far today the weather's been great. It was quite sunny on the drive here. It stayed dry. It's not too cold, and fingers crossed it's drying out the showground, which last week, earlier this week, would take a bit of a battering along with the rest of the country, but certainly yesterday was a good day. Not sure what the forecast for the rest of the weekend is. As long as she stays dry the rest of the day, I'm sure that'll help. You can at least get the trucks onto the showground. Scania approaching. Hudson. Fair growl on her. Fair growl. So of course, not quite sure what we're going to catch on a live, but it's been fairly steady all morning, so you'd kind of hope it would remain that way, and I'm sure this afternoon it'll pick up quite considerably, and I would imagine if it's anything like last year, sort of 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon onwards, it's pretty pandemonium. So just whilst we've got a bit of time, have a look at what's on. So over the weekend, if you want to meet some of the stars of the Gladiator show, this is the place to be. Don't know who's coming, I won't watch it myself. But this here, give a shout out to this show, the Newark Vintage Tractor and Heritage Show on the 9th of November. We attended that last year, and it was brilliant. It was a great show. Wasn't sure what to expect, but the amount of vintage tractors, obviously, but a lot of commercials there as well. BH Altoft. And yeah, it was a great show. It was, to be honest, last year it was probably one of my favourite shows. It's one of the best received online. If you have a look on our channel, Enterkin Media, on the YouTube channel, you'll see some footage from last year's show. And here we have K&D Izzard, Scania pair. Matthew Key, stunning Scania. So as you can already see, things starting to pick up. It's a bit of a gathering of fan kill the shot. But that's the bulker that he brought in some scrap cars, so I should imagine that's for the truck display. We saw a Swamp Thing arrive. As I say, in the back of the bulk. No doubt this time next week will be Coca-Cola tins. That's the Lincoln to Newark Road. Is it the A46? Off the top of my head. But, you get a lot of vehicles passing here even though the gate's closed, which would be a clue that they're at the wrong place, but it doesn't. And here we've got Newark Motor Auctions, which share the entrance with the show. And off he goes up to the right gate. He won't be the last. He's certainly not. Hobson's. Well, that one's probably, at the minute I would say, got the lap record. Not quite sure whether he was just camera shy or whether he was giving her a clean out. Let's go with the latter. So if you've been following the channel through the last week or so, we've got quite a busy week. Loaded on content. We've still another video to go on from last Friday evening. The boat's coming off. The boat's coming off. The truck's coming off the boat at CameraFi. CHC Wilson. I can't read it, but the white W logo on the front of the grill there gives the game away. These guys, of course, specialist in heavy haulage. You can see them over the water in Europe. And of course, as you're filming, there's always cars coming past. It's been all day. Ben Antcliffe, local fella from Newark, on Trent, says on the front grill there. So not too far for that truck to travel. So we can already hear the PA system on the showground pumping out the tunes. No doubt some of the earlier arrivals will be finding out where the toilets are. The food outlets, and more importantly the drink outlets. Well, I think most will have a sneaky case of beer in the passenger footwell. As well as some new kit. We've seen some tidy vintage or historic, I'm not sure what the right term is, but nice golden oldies turning up. It's always nice to see the comparison. And of course, as the truck approaches, the car comes right into shot. It's going to be one of those days, I'm afraid, folks. Just going to be one of those days. Anyway, hopefully you're enjoying the stream anyway. Hanson's. Usually a good turnout from this crew. Of course they moved the big static caravans. Some of the pilot vans. And rigid here. It has to be said, those chaps don't usually hang around. You see the big load and you think, oh God, they're going to hold me up in the road. They don't. They don't. They like to keep her going. In fact, the usual problem you have with them is trying to keep up with them. So fair play to them. Sure I saw another one come around the corner there, but maybe mistaken. There is a big, well, it's not a big roundabout, but there is a roundabout just in the background there. And, something's coming and it takes a turn the other way, but you can see the headlights in the background, the telltale sign, and the growl, which tells us that there's another Scania coming. Yes, some growling. So we'll give the live a few more minutes. It's really just to give you a bit of a taste of how things are going at the arrivals, and then hopefully we'll be back on Sunday to catch some of the action in the departures lounge. But of course we've got the show before that. So a lot of jets around. I was trying to spot some of them, but if you think trucks are hard to track, I'm going to try some of these jets. I've always got the utmost admiration for Jerry Dwyer, that does that big jet TV. There's one up. No, we can't get it. Operation Cobra going on in Lincolnshire at the moment. At Waddington, Lakenheath possibly. So there's plenty of action up in the skies. Bit of night flying this week. But yeah, for the moment I think things have died off here for the minute. So what we'll probably do is just cut this video loose for a minute now, and we'll continue shooting stills and videos as things arrive, and if we hit a bit of a sweet spot later on where things really go daft, we'll maybe throw on another live broadcast then. But yeah, for now we'll cut it loose there, and we will catch you all later.